Hey there, welcome back to Angry Bird. So it's 27th. It's about 5 in the morning, and I went out yesterday and I tried to sign wave and see what happened. See what happened. I had a sign that said, "If not now, when? And if not you, who?" And about every other light, somebody honked, somebody waved, somebody had their window down shouting. So there's people out there, that totally see that, so they know it's time, you know. So there's a lot, It's a lot. These are people that are paying attention to some dude on the side of the road and then spent energy to make sure I knew that they were, aware that, they wanted me to know that I was supported, you know. So that's encouraging, I made a little post on Blue Sky when I was out there. I'm like, man, I need, it'd been good if we had a couple more sign waivers and just somebody out there making racket, because racket draws attention. I had a colorful sign, so it might have got attention if anybody was paying attention. But you know how people are. They drive, they go to the stop sign. It's like, boom, light turns green, phone down, go straight. So noise would have caught probably a lot more. But the people that were looking around, I got some honks, I got some waves, I got some shout outs, and pretty encouraging because I was just by myself. I was just out there, waving a sign. So that was kind of cool. So another story, the South, the country south of us are all responding. They're pissed off, man. They're like, we're bringing people back to them and they're handcuffed and, we're not telling them and just kind of, throwing it at them like, hey, here's your people back. I mean, it's just such a bitch move that you just, I don't know how you get behind it, but that's going on. And in the mix, Native Americans, I'm sorry again. I don't know what to do to get people to see your suffering. It's ridiculous. But Native Americans getting picked up and they're getting detained and they're trying to figure out where to deport them to. Think on that, or they're not sure. Are they really Native Americans? Who are these people? Oh my no! Oh no, they don't look like us. It's fucking ridiculous, man. They had ID. They picked up a vet who had ID. So our fellow Americans' rights are getting trampled, man. Trampled. And not enough of us are just saying anything or whatnot. So before I get into any other points about the news or anything, there's so much noise and so much racket. It's impossible for a guy like me to tell everyone everything that there is to know. So I just give you bits and clips and pieces of the stuff that I find important, that I find are necessary to keep your eye on the fucking ball. And one of the things that happened yesterday is there was a reporting at Lindsey Graham. He went out there and said, I think if we put that, birthright citizenship in front of the Supreme Court, I think we would win. Or I think Trump would win. And if that does, man, I don't know what to say. That's a direct attack on the Constitution with a bot court, man. And how do you lose your right to citizenship like that? Because they don't like you, how you look. They're questioning Native American citizenship, if they should be citizen. You guys are just blind as fucking bats on that one, man. Especially the ones that are chest thumping, because it's like you're really chest thumping for zero voice. You're chest thumping for them to select whether you fit in or not. You don't have a say whether you fit in, they're saying. And then you're chest thumping that the government get ran by thugs against people you don't like. And then you don't realize, like, that means you're the thug if you don't like them. So you no longer ever get to contest the government in that position. it's weird to chest thump to that, to me. But there are people out there doing it. So, what comes next? There's two sides. There's a, hey, we got this, guys. We're fighting legally. We got lawyers. We're suing them. For how long? How long is that going to hold? There are norms, and then there are these times. There are people that get held accountable when they commit crimes, like felons. And then there's people just walking the streets getting picked up with ID because of who they just don't like how you look. That's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with the First Amendment being attacked 4th, 14th, 22nd. And there's people chest thumping for it. There were Nazis walking around in Florida, all masked up and everything. I just can't emphasize how you fucking know you have to wear a mask, because you fucking know if we knew who the fuck you were, you'd never hear the fucking end of it. You have to hide right now, because if anybody knew where you worked, you'd be fired. Anybody knew where you taught, you'd be fucking fired. The Nazi salute from fucking Elon gave you guys all chest thumps like, oh, it's our time. It isn't. It'll never be your fucking time. That's why you got to wear a mask, man. So, I just don't get it. Why we're allowing Americans to go fucking punished for how they look, and then we're allowing Americans to go unpunished for actual fucking shit they've done. But upside down world works that way. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments on that, tell me what you think. I tried to make a point and a phrase a while ago that emphasized that people that are criminal by nature, they can always portray themselves as victims, man. And that's what we just keep seeing. I'm a victim. We're the victims. We're all the victims, And while they're portraying themselves as victims by attacking other people, they're portraying themselves as the heroes for doing it. We're doing the good in the world. Oh, we're going to make it right. It's fucking upside down. They got a book. They're walking around with, God's on our side. God's on our side. Totally ignoring all the teachings within. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. We'll let a woman die to make sure a child gets born, and then we'll let the child die and not feed him. That's upside down, man. We attack education and attack scientists and attack science, not the rich ones. Just eat teachers and shit, like just people producing papers and stuff that teach and just love what they do. Attack all them, and yet the grifters that sell fake shit, fake solutions, we let them go. Oh, look at these guys, they're great. They're looking out for us. It's fucking upside down. Pete shouldn't even be in office. He is, by a JD vote. JD first throws Springfield under the bus. Then he throws the fucking rest of the fucking Ohioans under the bus and the country under the bus. I just told everyone, day one, Pete's the worst one. He's indiscriminate. You couldn't have a more mean fucking person, running things. You just couldn't. So, for those of you with me, Trump supporters are fucking getting betrayed right before our eyes. They're asking questions. They're video after video after video, chime in after chime in after chime in. I'm just, we're not going to collect them though. We're just not, because too many people, and we're too proud. We're too ego. It's finally our chance to punch down and told you so. And that's going to keep us divided for a lot longer than we had to be. But so be it. Because some of us feel like everybody has to learn a lesson first before we can fix it. So I guess everyone's going to learn a lesson first. At least that's how I see it. I see it. We can't accept the fact that we kept telling them, kept trying to show them stuff. We can't accept the fact that sometimes other people don't have the same tools we have. And sometimes name calling just don't work. And we're going to find out. Find out it doesn't. And man, the farms are going without staff. Fields are going without being picked. Egg prices they're having to kill birds for a flu. Everything's going exactly upside down right now. Exactly. Tariffs start on the 1st. Political enemies within the government are they're trying to fire them, trying to get them out. They're sending warnings. You better toe the line or else. It's the intimidation, bullying. It's upside down world. Nobody's trying to help nobody. Everybody's trying to grab for whatever little power they have. So, guys, chin up. They're coming out, but it's going to take longer than I think. I thought, man, after they started seeing people get grabbed, after a vet got grabbed, after they lied about vets, committing suicide. There's so many things. The Greenlanders that they picked up off the street. I thought so many things. But again, when they find out and they were looking around, everybody, stupid ass. I know how that feels to be called stupid. I know how that feels. I'd go to the person more empathetic, and unfortunately, we're not empathetic right now. We're so fucking enraged on both sides. We're so, boiling pot, ready to boil over. And we need each other. And there's normal people in there, man. I'm telling you, there's normal people in there. But I know nobody's gonna believe me. Who the fuck's that Angry Bird? I don't know how. You don't know. I probably don't, man. But I have a small glimpse, just a small one. Maybe that small glimpse will help you get a small glimpse of something you might not be seeing. All right. Love y'all. Bye.